My name is Nareda and I work here at the Albany Public Library, and the book that I want to share with you today is Bark George by Jules Feiffer. A lot of us are spending a lot more time with our pets at home today, and this is a book about a very cute dog. George's mother said, "Bark, George." George went, "Meow." "No, George," said George's mother. "Cats go meow. Dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Quack, quack." "No, George," said George's mother. "Ducks go quack, quack, but dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Oink." "No, George," said George's mother. "Pigs go oink. Dogs go arf. Now bark, George." George went, "Moo." George's mother took George to the doctor. "I'll soon get to the bottom of this," said the doctor. The vet, "Please, bark, George." George went, "Meow." The vet reached deep down inside of George and pulled out a cat. Meow. "Bark again, George." George went, "Quack, quack." The vet reached deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a duck. You guessed it. "Bark again, George." George went, "Oink." The vet reached deep, deep, deep down inside of George and pulled out a pig. "Bark again, George." George went, "Moo." The vet put on his longest latex glove. Then he reached deep, 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 deep down inside of George and pulled out a cow. Look at George's mom. She can't believe it. "Bark again, George." George went, "Arf! Yay!" George's mother was so thrilled that she kissed the vet and the cat and the duck and the pig and the cow. On the way home, she wanted to show George off to everyone on the street. So she said, "Bark, George." And George went, "Hello." I also wanted to share some songs with you. Here's a little plushie that looks a little bit like George from the Bark George story. And this is a bouncy rhyme that you can do with your baby or your toddler. If you have a very young child, make sure that you do support their head and neck. And you can do this seated on the ground, cross-legged with the baby, or you can sit in a chair like this. But this is called Bumpin' Up and Down, and it's by Raffi. It goes like this. "Bumpin' up and down in my little red wagon, bumpin' up and down in my little red wagon, bumpin' up and down in my little red wagon, won't you be my darling? One wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken, one wheel's off and the axle's broken, won't you be my darling?"